So Jim Mancuso, I'm the CFO and COO over at Chosen Foods. What does that really mean? It means I have the accounting, finance, tax team, along with all of operations, and that also includes legal and all of IT. So I'm a very fortunate individual with a lot of great departments. And Chosen Foods is the #1 avocado oil spray, and avocado oil mayo company globally, along with other products that are avocado oil based. We're about replacing bad fats with good fats.
Totally. And I've seen you being a Costco member. You guys are like dominate that area of the shelves on Costco. So all Costco members all know you very well.
We love to hear that.
Good. So you recently, of course, you and I work together. You are one of those people that recruiter gets to come by now and again who's just so great and enjoyable to work with. But you're also discerning. Like you're not a pushover looking for anything. You were very intentional around what you wanted. And it was a really good experience on my side. And I know from your words that it was a really good experience on yours. And I'm wondering if you might be able to give me just a little sense for what, in your words, what made working with DyNexus in this process a great experience for you?
Yeah, look, I look for a couple of different areas when I work with recruiters or consultants or just in business in general, right? As a finance operations person, I'm organized and I want my partner to be organized. I think what you saw from the very early goings is I wanted to put in place a really good process with you, right? Collaboratively for everyone to be successful. And what I liked about you all, Julian, and at DyNexus is you guys have a really good process in place, right? You know what you're doing, and that's why I come to you, right? If you need a good P&L, you should talk to me, but when I want good recruiting advice, I come to you, right? That's your area. So I think out of the gate, setting really what I'll call the ground rules or the table stakes around how to operate well together. That's how to communicate, how quickly we want to respond on stuff, and this is really a two-way street. You can be great as a recruiter or finding great talent or bringing them to me. But if myself or my organization is not responsive, is not communicative, does not provide feedback, it's going to be a really tough process, right? So I think
that
I really take a lot of, I'd say, onus in ensuring, and I think you saw that through the process of ensuring that we hold up our end so that you can deliver on your end, because I can't have these fake expectations that you're just going to read my mind, read my organization's cultural mind, and be able to place the perfect candidate, right? So I really appreciated that your guys' intention and how close to detail you paid from the beginning. We laid out a really good job spec together that you helped us craft, right? Once we published that together, we were really deliberate on what we wanted to see. We had some clear guidelines around here's how our organization works and what makes sense for us. And we went and attacked that. And then the really clear, quick feedback loops on what worked and didn't work was really helpful both ways.
Totally got that. Thank you. We have worked, you and I together, not just on the recruiting side, but on the staffing side as well. Obviously, that's a very different process, but I'm wondering, can you give me share with me any insights you have on that process related to finding your contractor to help you with your Acumatica system?
You know, I also think similar to like a perm placement, right? Like the contractor side is, again, one of those where you really, you start where you're providing a potential for me, right? And I have to we have a job spec. You're providing to that, and then we're going to fine tune based on what you're sending. Right. And I remember there was a candidate that we were like, okay, we want to continue to see candidates just like this with this exact type of background. And you're like, great, in these modules or these areas, we can focus on that, right? And as you go through the processes, and especially on the temp side, that was earlier in our exposure. We as an organization were also learning what we needed. And as we had interviewed and met with some people, we fine-tuned what we were looking for and made sure to relay that to you, so you could take that into account when you were doing your searches, right? And I think that really good feedback on what we wanted and to be able to allow you to hone in on really good candidates is why we were able to achieve a really good outcome.
That's great, Jim. Thank you. Really well said. I appreciate your kind words. It means a lot to me that we were able to satisfy you that way. That's obviously the end goal with any company that's providing services. So I appreciate very much the opportunity to work with you this way. And I'm so looking forward to seeing how you grow and how your company or organization thrives and grows, and your new employees continue to serve you. So I really thank you very much.
No, thank you. I mean, this was we went out from the beginning, and I wanted to find a firm that specialized just in this because I knew how hard it was. And I knew how important this was to the organization. And you guys have been a pleasure to work with. I love how involved you are when you need to be. And you're always, pulse checking me to say, like, are things going well? And again, I'm a high communicator. So I think you saw if my team wasn't on something, I was on it. But I think we worked really well together. And because there was always good, clear communication, right?
Oh, man.
And you've always been accessible, and that's what I truly, appreciate, right? I'm not unreasonable with my demands, and there was never, but you always made yourself accessible to me, and that means a lot, and I would love, for us to grow where we need to work together more and need you guys for more things. That gets me excited, but I think you guys run a really fabulous shop there. And should be really proud because this was one of probably the best experiences in the recruiting world that I've had, and I've had a lot of them. So this is definitely one of the top.
Thank you so much, Jim. Appreciate your time and your words.